Previously on I Got This.
So I am ready to start my business.
I'm just the happiest I'm here right now.
It's been really amazing.
Woo, we going, Ashton?
On this episode of I Got This.
Oh, look at the butterflies.
There are some people are going to suck the life right out of you.
Do it again. Oh, hi.
Today,
I wonder how much time this thing's got on it.
we are going to the Outer Banks.
Oh, see, that says welcome to Virginia, and that one says probably welcome to North Carolina.
We met really early in the morning where people are barely awake. How far is OBH?
I didn't know. I've
never
never
been.
been.
That's another hour and 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
We got in the car together, headed for this long trip. Oh, one moment we had started rapping, conversations got weird. You know, whatever you didn't get on camera, you just didn't get on camera.
This is the home for the night.
Beachwoods was amazing.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take you guys on inside. It was a very nice place.
Oh, this is so nice. The housing was amazing.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is really nice. Kitchen, lane. I could see us being comfortable here, you guys.
We each got our own room.
Manny, you gotta turn that.
I got the one with the, the twin beds.
So we got there, everyone raced for the beds. I wasn't doing that. Whatever I slept on, I was good with.
Yes! All right.
Here we go.
Robert, I was already when you opened that.
Oh,
Now, after we got situated and everything in our units, we went to the Welcome Center and we got greeted by the boss at Beachwoods.
Hello, I'm Bruce Thompson, the CEO and Chairman of Gold Key PHR Hotels and Resorts, the developer of Beachwoods. Beachwoods is going to be a premier destination on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. And while you're here, we look forward to you visiting the sights and sounds and entertainment options, the ecological factors that come with the Outer Banks of North Carolina, a truly unique destination on the eastern seaboard of the United States of America. We welcome the cast of I Got This to complete your journey to your own destination. And while you're here at Beachwoods, we hope to make this a special moment and maybe an epiphany for you on your path to your own special place in life.
thank you.
At the Beachwoods and all that, it was the first time we all gotten away from, I guess you could say, all our homes and went somewhere else. So you're not got your support system with you. We're our own support system.
Oh, look at the butterflies.
When we went out to the pool side, we met a life coach.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
Right away I knew. I was like, I'm gonna like her. She's good people's.
My name is Talia Gershon, and I am a life coach. And I'm here to help you guys forward you toward your goals.
You could tell by her energy and her presentation. She's about her business, but she also has an element to her where you can tell she's genuine. She really cares.
I know you've been doing this for a while now, and this is a really good time to refocus your goals and kind of go over an action plan and help you stay motivated and get some confidence to keep you going forward, okay?
I love that. When someone takes their profession and really pours themselves into it, and it really shows, you know, the sincerity that, listen, I'm here for you. I care about you. And I got that from her right away.
I help people really get focused and get step-by-step plans and help them stay motivated and accountable to those plans to themselves so that they can reach their goals, keeping them inspired and moving forward. Today, I get to meet with each one of you individually for 30 minutes, and that'll be good because I can get to know you personally and hear about where you are and where you might be kind of getting held up in your journey, and help you get inspired and stick to it and press on so that you guys can achieve your dreams.
Seeing someone out there who could push us in the middle of our journeys, I say the word cool a lot. It was cool.
So thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. Did we clap? We eat? What happened?
We eat.
All right.
So we chowed down for a little while.
And we started speaking individually with Talia. And like, I've spoken to so many people and kind of have helped them. That's what they told me. I've helped them. And it just feels good to know that you have a purpose
Yes.
in life.
She really had an impact on all of us, definitely. And I think we were all excited to talk to her.
So don't be afraid of the obstacles. The obstacles are for you to conquer.
I basically just tried to break the ice and let them know that I was going to work with them and that it was going to come from them and that we were going to capitalize on all the work they'd already done and then see what we could do to help get them to the finish line.
All right, there we go.
Coming up.
She's not gonna provoke me anymore.
You ain't got to say you're sorry.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? Yeah! Yeah! Oh, Taylor, you want to see?
We went to the playground outside of the Beachwood Resort.
Yes!
We had volleyball out there. Played that for like 3 minutes, but it was hot. And the most fun thing out there was that big old trampoline out there, man. I got hops. I want to go back out there and jump on a trampoline or get one out of my backyard.
We moving. We working up in here.
We went paddle boating out there in the pond. I went with John.
I think he was hesitant at first. I said, you don't need arms for this. It's all leg driven here.
He went under the sprinkler thing and got me wet.
Did some paddle boating.
There we go. Oh
my
God. All right.
Hated it. No, I hated it. It wasn't that bad.
Me, Taniki, and Manny were walking around the little pool that they had there after we had went on the paddle boat. You'll learn later in life that the older you get, and people call you old curmudgeon. I thought the conversation that we were talking and trying to help Manny. You know what's the nice thing about getting old is you ain't got to say you're sorry.
Yeah.
It was great for me. Just had to keep my head down, let them shoot bullets at each other.
You just got to realize that there's some people are going to suck the life right out of you. Halfway through there, I realized that it was more directed towards me.
Some of the things that I've noticed about me getting older is being able to apologize also shows wisdom and knowing when to apologize.
But there is something that we can learn from each other. There's something that I can learn, and I have learned from John and Taniki, even though they might not agree with each other. You know, they'll learn from each other.
So after we got to know each other at the pool, the next thing we did after that was spend time I spent time individually with each cast member. I thought that was a really good time, kind of 2 months in, to assess whether or not there were any blocks that were coming up for them that were keeping them from reaching their goal or making the kind of progress they wanted to make. The next thing we did was write those blocks down on a piece of dissolvable paper, because what we were going to do is prepare for a sunset cruise and released them at sunset, and then literally let it go into the ocean and let it dissolve as the sun set.
Coming up.
Dolphins over there! Oh, that's so nice!
What are you confused about?
Okay.
So after the whole day with Talia,
It takes time for this kind of beauty.
Thank you, Manny, for shutting the door.
No problem.
we went back to the housing and we got ready to go.
Everyone came out looking all spiffy.
We were going on a boat trip, which was fun.
There was this nice looking shuttle bus that came and picked us up. Very spacious. Thank you for the accommodations. It took us out to the pier where we got on a boat.
Where are my girls at?
Gently down the river. I'm always excited to get out there and do something new. You know, so every time you guys tell me to do something, I'm like, all right, let's do it then.
Make sure you're comfortable where you sit.
I'm hungry. I am so hungry right now.
Now we're about to take a 2-hour tour. Hopefully we will not get Gilligan marooned. And along this 2-hour tour, we will be getting rid of some of those strongholds that have us ringing in our life.
Going out to sea on a boat, I mean, yeah, I like it.
Universal language overseas is, you pull one of these puppies out, they know what a $100 bill is. You can get anything you want.
John, Taniki, Kay, Sarah, and J-Rod were talking to each other, and Manny was soaking up the sun.
Yeah, you look more comfortable than anyone else.
I am.
Raise the sails!
Wait, am I coming? Okay.
No, keep doing it.
Yeah, you gotta speed up a little.
Me?
Yeah.
Shoving right
Ah,
up.
wait, Taniki.
Okay, I'm waiting.
You know I ain't that strong.
Keep going.
You know I ain't that
Hold it
strong.
down. Come on, girl.
Ah!
Michaela.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Oh.
Hey, what you
Hello, world. Here I come.
That moment, I think I had a time where I was just reflecting on life. Like, wow, I'm really here on a boat. I would never probably do this.
But you know what's nice? To be out at sea and looking out and the ships going through the water and it's quiet.
24 years in the Navy, I can like that, and there's nothing more beautiful than a sunset and a sunrise out at sea. There's only 5% of the people that ever done that.
Grab it, girl. Grab it.
Oh.
Where are we going? Should I grab it right now?
Wait, I can just grab it?
Yep, you're doing it. You are sailing, Captain.
Okay.
Keep us heading where we are.
I'm doing it.
What did he say? Look at him. I'm doing it.
You guys gotta come out here. Food's good. Clear your mind out here. Think.
All right, so tell me what to do.
We're going to jive, which means we're going to bring.
tic-tac?
Actually, a jive is where we're going to fall off the wind to the point where the wind goes on to the other side of the
Okay,
boat.
so we're gonna.
Yeah.
Angle left. Hold on, boys and girls.
Boom, baby.
We gotta take a little detour. Saving people takes precedence.
We got dolphins over there.
That was the emergency? Yes. You see, that's what PTSD do to you. I don't know.
My emergency is
I thought it was an emergency. I'm ready to go into rescue mode, and you talking about dolphins.
We saw dolphins, and it was so nice. They were so pretty, and I never seen dolphins up that close before. Oh, they're so nice! And I always wanted to, so I was like, you know what, this trip is amazing. I love you guys. Thanks for bringing me here.
That was babies right there.
Yes, too cute.
For the girls, they loved that. It was just me and Manny and J-Rod, we looked at it like, okay, that's cool.
Do it again. Do it again. Oh, hi.
I've seen them all before, seen big blue whales in the water jumping. That's good. I'm on the side. But that was good for them.
I am looking at the most beautiful sunset like I've ever seen, just because we're in this moment, and like 2 minutes ago we were surrounded by a pod of dolphins. There must have been like 24, and they were just coming up and splashing right in front of us, and I recorded it, and I'm so excited that I captured that on camera, and I can say that this was a check off my bucket list, definitely. This was amazing. It's absolutely beautiful.
What is wrong?
I'm cool. Like, I sat down and Taniki came over and she talked to me for a little bit. She was telling me that I need to be here, like fully here, and enjoy the moment and get all that I can while we're here. And, you know, I was just out of it.
Where did you go? That's what I want to know.
Like, I knew where we were, but I just didn't, like, I wasn't all the way there.
The only concern was that Manny didn't drink enough water that day. Out on the water there, so we had to get him. He doesn't drink enough water, and I have to remind him of that. And got some Gatorade in him, and he was fine.
I just don't know. Like, I feel like here, but not here.
Yeah.
Up next.
Me letting go what I think about myself. That's like the last Band-Aid to tear away, because that wound is deep. That wound is from childhood.
We were having a really nice sunset cruise and the dolphins came out, and it was just such a beautiful place, and we had really prepared to release these blocks into the water and let them just dissolve, so everybody could be renewed the next day and feel an extra energy toward their goal.
I'm releasing the way I tell the next part of my story. For me, it's making sure that I speak it in a positive instead of a negative. Can I rip it up?
You can do whatever you want. Just let it go. Let it out. Let it out.
So it's gone.
All right.
Yes, thank you.
Take a deep breath. Ready? Ready to let it go?
Indubitably. What I was in high school does not predict how I am now.
Let it go. Here.
So hopefully by doing this, I will relieve the demons and the bad thoughts.
Yeah. Woo!
Nice picture, man.
Let it go. Good job.
So I said, no longer will I let the fear of everyone's negativity hold me back from success.
Woo!
And I'm ready to let this go.
Take a deep breath and let it go.
Oh, I feel so good. It really felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. It was like I was really leaving everything behind me.
We went deep.
We did.
Yes. I'm gonna be releasing, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be releasing the idea that I can't change in what's inside of me, the low self-esteem.
We're going to release that because we can.
Because I can.
And you will.
And I will change that part. A lot of times y'all see that I do a lot of things too on the outside and not work what's really going on the inside. And I'm gonna change that idea about myself and know that I can change it.
Yeah, take a deep breath and let it go. Let that idea go.
On the boat, when I released that, you know, I did it with tears because it had been a long time since I revisited, you know, the little girl, Taniki. And I realized that, ooh, she was waiting on me.
says, I'm letting go the fear that I am not good enough to succeed.
You are going to let that go.
I am definitely going to let this go and never want to see you again. Woo!
Because you are successful.
I am good enough.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
When the paper dissolved, with our limiting beliefs on it, it just meant that this no longer can hold me back. And so letting go of those limiting beliefs were and are a big step and a big part in each and every one of our journeys.
God, how to
Love
get
you
to
guys.
the bed?
So, guys, hey, friends, I just want to make one more suggestion. Let's just sit here really quietly for a few minutes and enjoy the silence and sit with those thoughts. Really let that stuff go, and we'll just all sit here quietly together and in the silence for a few minutes, okay? And just reflect. All right? Be proud of yourselves.
Next week on the season finale.
You gonna get on me for a shush? Be real. Be real.
This is gonna be crazy fun.
Because in the journey, we reach so many destinations.